All right, so in today's Diablo Immortal video, we're going to be breaking down the 6 different classes and helping you decide what is the best class for you. Not only your playstyle, but what do you enjoy playing as far as, do you like melee, that close quarter combat? Do you like ranged fights? Or are you into more of a PvE, or are you a PvP type battlegrounds player, right? I'm going to be kind of breaking down each of the 6 classes that are in Diablo Immortal. As you guys can see, we did hit Paragon 7 for Crusader, and quick announcement, we are starting a brand new series because of all the whole pay to win versus free to play. Look, Monk free to play. I want to do this with every single class if I can. Monk free to play. We're going to try to get to rank 60 on every single class in the game. We're going to go ahead and start with the Monk, 100% free to play, to show you guys that it is possible to do so. So when you're first deciding, if you're just downloading the game, maybe you already have picked a main, now you want maybe a secondary. Where the situation might be, you want to understand what is the best character class for you. Barbarian is probably, I would say, without a doubt, the most popular class, and has always been since the early days of Diablo, right? Going back to Diablo, wait, was Crusade, or was Barbarian in Diablo 1? I think he was. This is all about melee, right? Melee, CQC, that close quarter combat. When it comes to PvE, this guy wrecks, especially early and mid game. However, understand something. Barbarian in the very far end game, especially as you're ranking up in the PvP, in the battlegrounds, might not be the best for you. But if you just want that brute force CQC, he's very simple to use. He's very fun. He looks so badass as you're leveling him up and putting all the gear on. Really, really good choice for new players. Of course, you can have Barbarians in the end game, right? PvE, the dude is incredible. PvP might not be the best choice for you, but a lot of fun. The Wizard, I would say, is probably next to the Necro, but we'll get into the Necromancer later on. I think he's the very last one. Wizard, which has been around Diablo 1, Diablo 2, Diablo 3, and now in Diablo Immortal. Probably one of the most slept on OP character classes in the entire game. Especially his abilities are absolutely insane. When you're talking PvP, if that is your thing, this is probably one of the best classes you can use because of all the different abilities that he has and the fact he's ranged, right? And if you look right here above the different above the two portraits, you can see ranged and magical. He absolutely wrecks. But again, PvP, PvE doesn't matter. The only thing is, this might not be the best choice for you if you are new to this style of game. Understand, wizards, or wizards, and what are they going to call us, a witch? No, they're still called a wizard. The witches and wizards of the whole Diablo franchise, but of course we're talking about Diablo Immortal, are going to be very squishy. They're very, very squishy. It's range. You have to be accurate and know how to use your spells and combine them to be efficient. You can't just go in there, spinning around in circles, like the Barbarian, and just wrecking through everything. So the Wizard is very, very strong, but very squishy. You need to know how to play the character class properly. But once you master it, you're going to have a lot of fun. I'm really excited about doing a free-to-play Wizard. Demon Hunter, this is actually what I've been playing. We're ranked top 100 right now, me and my brother and I. We're ranked top 100 in the duo leaderboards for the challenge rifts. And he is, by the way, 100% free to play using the Demon Hunter. In Diablo 2, I believe it was the Amazon. I think it was a girl. She threw javelins, she had bows, all these different things. Again, the Demon Hunter, if you've played PvP in this game, the Demon Hunter eats your lunch every single time you go up against him. He's 100%, well, he has a couple CQC abilities. And because he's ranged, that means he doesn't have to get close up to the enemy. And he's very, very quick, he's agile, and can deal a ton of damage. Can be a lot of fun, but again, similar to he's not as squishy as the Wizard, but similar to the Wizard, it's going to be a class where you're going to have to know, you're going to have accuracy. So depending if you're playing mobile, if you're playing PC, just understand this is not the most noob-friendly classes in the game, but highly underrated. Demon Hunter could be a lot of fun. And again, another character class that can be used very well in PvP and PvE. All right, next one. This is where I'm sorry. I want to say I have seen a little bit on the monk, right? But he seems to be, dare I say, like the least played character out of them all. However, the monk is, and from what I have seen, he absolutely shreds. The dude shreds. If you're into Battlegrounds and that PvP style combat in the game, the monk is going to be for you. So yeah, the monk, very excited. Haven't really used him. I don't want to speak too much on him. All I can say is in PvP, in the Battlegrounds, he destroys. He absolutely destroys you. But I am very excited about this character. And again, I would say out of all the melee character classes, whether that be Barbarian, Monk, and Crusader, I would say this guy is probably the most busted good out of them all. And that's why I decided to pick him for the free-to-play series, because you don't see him a lot. Not only does he have auras, but he has the CQC, and he's so quick compared to the other character classes. This guy is going to be a lot of fun. This is probably the one that I can speak on the most, just because I've played him the most. Not only in Diablo 2, but Diablo 3, and as well as in Diablo Immortal, which is the Paladin. The Crusader, not the Paladin. Not the Paladin. This isn't Diablo 2, okay, Riggs? The Crusader. To me, he's kind of like the best of both worlds, in my humble opinion. He's not only does he have ranged attacks, where he does the spinning shield, but he's also very strong when it comes to CQC with melee attacks. Notice, is he the only one that says that? That says hybrid? But yeah, like I said, kind of the best of both worlds. If you want a tough character, but you want a character that also not only has incredible auras for your team. When you're talking about building a team, whether it's duos, whether you're running a trio or a full squad, you always want to bring along a Crusader, simply from his holy banner, giving everyone guaranteed crit. He's insane to have on a team if you're deciding to play Diablo Immortal with a lot of your friends. And again, not only is he building auras for your team and strengthening your entire team, but he can land a punch. He's very tough. A lot of fun if you're looking into someone like the Crusader. All right, and here we go. We're kind of saving, I want to say we're saving the best for last here. A lot of people even asked, why didn't I pick the Necromancer to start off the Diablo Immortal journey? Understand something. I've always gone to the Necro. In Diablo 2, ranked him, as well as Diablo. Well, I didn't play Necromancer in Diablo 3, but I did play the Witch Doctor, which they have, they are different, but they do have a lot of similarities. But the Necromancer is by far the most popular character class next between the Barbarian and the Necromancer, the most popular character classes, not only because he looks super badass just as a whole, but because of the different customizations, whether you want to summon golems to help tank for you, while you're landing shots, whether you're summoning a skeleton army, the shadows. He's really cool. Just an overall fun character class. And again, because I know he's the most popular, I kind of wanted to do something different. That's why I didn't select him. But very excited. Once we get there, it's way down the road, but eventually we are going to do a free-to-play series on the Necromancer, ranking up to 60. And I would say if you've never played not only Diablo Immortal, but any Diablo game or any MMORPG, I would highly suggest starting off with the Necromancer. You can't not have fun playing this character, but it's a great place to start between the Barbarian and the Necro. But if you're looking for PvP and PvE, this is going to be the dude for you, the Necromancer. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Not only do we announce the brand new series, but kind of went all over the different character classes for those of you that are brand new to a game like this, or you're having trouble deciding what character class you want to go ahead and dive into. Make sure you guys go ahead and drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you want to see me again. But until the next one, this has been Riggs.